You're listening to the Russ Sports Podcast with host Jason Collins. Tonight's show is brought to you by Smackin' Wings and Things, Sears Hometown Store of Russellville, and Williams Snack Shack. Enjoy the show. What's up, guys? We missed y'all. Welcome back to the Russ Sports Podcast. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but we are back and better than ever. Here's the panel for you guys tonight. We got Lucas Branch. Say what's up, Luke.
What up?
We got Brandon Warner, as always. What's up, Brandon? And we got Sayvion Brock as our guest today, man. Sayvion, say what's up to him.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, yeah, man. Well, Sayvion, we're going to get started with you. I mean, you are the guest of honor, man. And we got a lot of questions for you, man. So this is Sayvion Brock from the Russellville Cyclone basketball team, man. He's a senior. You know, dude's like 6'15", weighs like, dude blocks shots everywhere, man. Like, this dude's a monster on the court. So, Sayvion, how is your senior year going so far? Like, is it what you expected? I mean, you kind of knew COVID might still be a thing and stuff, but like, how's it going for you so far?
Man, I feel like it's going really good. We didn't think that we would have a season, of course, but you know that all changed and we actually got a season. So I'm happy about that. I feel like it couldn't be any better right now. We just had a big win against Conway Friday, so you know that's a plus, and we're just coming together.
All right, Sayvion, I got a question for you. What is your stat line goal for this upcoming season?
Well, I could definitely say I'm trying to go for at least 10 points and 10 rebounds, but I want to say the 10 rebounds is more important than the points to me because getting rebounds both on the offensive and defensive side is very important to the team, and it helps us win more than the points could, if that makes any sense.
I got you. Going for that double-double. I like it.
Yes, sir.
And Sayvion, what do you think the team's biggest strength is and the biggest weakness you guys have?
I can say our biggest strength is definitely we are a special group. I believe that. We're able to adapt to anything that Coach Pennington throws at us. If he wanted us to switch our entire defense, we could do that like we did against Conway. Like it's just we're just so good. Like I don't know. We just get it done. If something's needed, that's what we do. The biggest weakness is though, I don't think that we have great chemistry yet. But I can say the non-conference season is helping with that, and I think we'll get that chemistry like we've had in the past few years.
Sayvion, I love that answer, man.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, great confidence too, man. Coach Pennington, I've said it numerous times on this show and just outside of the show, I think he's the best coach in the conference, probably even in the state. I just think he's a great coach. I think he leads high school students and guys, boys, like he's one of the best at leading a group of guys to one goal. So just based off of that, how is Coach Pennington getting you guys mentally prepared for such an awkward season?
We kind of try not to think about as much as like COVID or whatever. We know it's there and we know it exists. But we try to play. He tries to tell we try to play every game like it's our last, which is supposed to do that anyways. But considering the way this is, you know, we actually will never know whenever the last game could be. He kind of just pushes us. He puts his thumb on us every day at practice, and he just makes us better, man. Like you couldn't ask for a better coach, in my opinion. Him and Coach Lewis, man, they get us where we need to be, on and off the court.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And I got one more question for you, brother. I got what is your motivation when you step out on the court with your boys? I mean, like what fuels not only you personally, but your team, what like fuels you guys? Like, do you guys have like a overall like theme or just like a, like a motto that like fuels you guys? Like that's what y'all live by. That's how y'all play. That's how y'all do off the court, on the court. Like, do y'all have anything like that?
I can definitely say it's just knowing that people just I feel like people they know that we're here now. They know we're good now. But I feel like people still overlook us and they know we're good, but at the same time they're like, they still can't be that good. They lost everybody, you know. They had 7 seniors graduate. They can't be good, you know. It just gets I feel like it gets to us sometimes, and then, you know, that just kind of makes us push hard if you ask me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I definitely feel you there. I mean, we won state my sophomore year in football, and after that year, I just heard a lot of talk of like, man, they only got a secondary. Their whole team is gone. These guys are not going to be good. And we weren't very good, I'll be honest with you. We were pretty bad. But hey, we got farther than anybody would ever expect it. We went to the second round of the playoffs. We went 6-6, not a great record, but not a bad one either, man. So like I always tell people that team right there is my proudest team. So, I mean, if you guys accomplish a lot, that's awesome. If you guys don't accomplish a lot, man, just use this season as just learning experience. Like you got to go through it. This might be the best season of your life, and you guys might not do that great, but I think y'all will do fantastic. But you know, just always keep that in mind. You know, success is always about what's in here, and not always what happens on the court. But man, that's all the questions we got for you. Now we're gonna play a little game with you. This is always a good one. I like to play with these high school students, man. All right, so it's called Do You Know Your Teammates? I got 5 teammates on here, and I'm gonna ask you different questions about them. And you gotta tell me who this is. Now, this is all based off of max preps because I can't go to the high school and just ask your coach. So if it's a little bit wrong, you correct me, and I'll give you double points. You know. But here's number one. Number one is number one. Who is number one on the Cyclone basketball team?
Danye.
Yeah, man. Okay. That's good. I just want to start with the easy one. Danye May. That's him. Number one. He's a junior. Dude's going to light it up, man. All right. Here goes the second one. This guy is number 15. Is this person a sophomore, a junior, or a senior?
Sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore, man. Double points if you give me his name.
Jaden Berry.
Jaden Berry, brother. Jaden Berry. I love that dude, man. He cracks me up.
Me too, man.
Oh, man. All right, man. So number 3 is also number 3. What is this guy's height?
He is 5'11".
Okay. I'll give it to you because you probably know better than me.
He may be 5'10".
Yeah, okay. Yeah. There it is. 5'10". Grayson Sims, 5'10". All right, man. All right. This one's also an easy one because I know y'all kick it with each other. But if you miss him, man, I'm going to get him on the show so he can get after you. Number 0.
That is Mike Jones.
Yeah, the one and only, man. Mike Jones. We love having Mike on the show, man. He makes the show fun, man.
That's my man.
Yeah, for real. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and say his name. Caleb Carter. What position does Caleb Carter play, man?
That's a shooting guard.
Yes, sir. Shooting guard. We love Caleb on here too, man. His brother Nick is always on here, man. We love Caleb. All right, man. Well, that's all I got for you. Everybody, Sayvion Brock, Russellville Cyclone basketball team, about to light it up in his senior year. Are you going to college, Sayvion?
Yes, sir. I will be.
Do you know where you're going yet, or you still got?
I'm still waiting. I feel like the offers are still. I still got some offers I can get.
All right, man. All right. Hey, man, well, we will be supporting you. We'll be looking out for you. If you get something out, you better believe we're going to make sure people know about it, man. So we love you. Sayvion Brock, everybody.
Hey, I appreciate it. I love y'all too, man.
Oh, yeah, man, for sure. This is the Russ Sports Podcast. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more sports content. Welcome back to the Russ Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jason Collins. We are still here with Lucas, Brandon, and Sayvion. We're going to get on to some college football, man. So let's get into it. Big topic, because it's been – I don't know how to feel about it, man. Like, LSU beats Florida. Number 6, Florida goes down at the Swamp, man. I've been going crazy. I was watching the game. I don't care for Florida or LSU, but that game was a thriller, man. I'm still in shock. What do we have to say about this game, man? Like it threw me off the rails. I couldn't sleep at night. Like, what was going on with it? Lucas, you got anything?
Oh my goodness. I remember watching this live. I was in a room full of people, and they were just like, why did he throw the shoe? Because you
That's
stop him on third down. I mean, you're gonna get the ball back.
yeah.
And it's
Like
tied up.
why?
I don't know why you would do that.
Like why do you throw
I
the
don't.
shoe? Like you have the game won. You had the game won. You were the better team, and that right there should have been the better team making the better play. But the shoe was not the better team. You know, like that was it ruined the game for Florida and ruined their playoff chances. Brandon, but we'll get on to that later. Brandon, go ahead.
I think Florida losing just pretty much cements that Ohio State's going to get in, even though I don't think they deserve to get in, only playing 6 games.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
hopefully Northwestern can upset them. I don't see that happening, but actually did not finish this game. I didn't finish the Florida LSU game, so I missed the shoe throwing, and I woke up to it, and I was like, "What happened?" And yeah, pretty crazy. I just keep make a bonehead play like that and think that you're a playoff team.
Yeah, for sure, man. Savion, you got anything to say about it?
Man, I turned the TV off. Why would you toss a shoe, man? I just couldn't do it. Just had to turn the TV off, man.
No, man, it was a terrible thing, bro. Like, uh, I'm still going crazy about it. But I got to get on to this next segment, man. All right. So, is Florida completely out of the college football race? Or, I mean, the college football playoff race? Or do they still have a chance if they beat Bama in the SEC championship game? Now, that's a big one because I could see them kind of sneaking back into the conversation if that happened, even though they are a 2-loss team now that they lost it to LSU. But their losses are to, I believe, Texas A&M and LSU, which one is a really good loss and one is not good at all. So, what do y'all think about that, Lucas?
Yeah, they're not getting back in. It's even if they beat Alabama, it'll be Alabama and Texas A&M, and I think rightfully so. You can't put in Florida if you're not going to put in Texas A&M at this point.
Brandon?
Yeah, there's never been a 2-loss team make the playoff, and I don't see that happening this year. Even if they beat Alabama, I think Alabama gets in, and it's Clemson, Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Alabama.
Savion, what about you?
Uh, I don't think anybody can beat Alabama, so no chance.
No, yeah, man, for sure. I don't think it could happen. I think the only team in the SEC that has a chance to is Florida, though. I think Georgia, we found out Georgia isn't how it was even 2 years ago. Florida, I think, just has the air raid that could compete with Alabama, and I think their defense isn't as stout as Alabama's, even though Alabama's is not as good as it has been in past years. But if anybody has a chance to beat them in the SEC, it is Florida. Uh, that being said, I don't think their chances are great. Florida is out of the race for me. If you lose to LSU this year, you're out. I'm sorry. Arkansas, you're out. I'm sorry. I mean, you have no chance. But it moves on to a very exciting thing I wanted to talk about. Who's y'all's first 4 in and then first 2 out? Because I just think it's going to be different, but also I think there's a great chance it's going to be the exact same for everybody. So, Lucas, who you got?
I have Alabama as my number 1. My number 2, I have Notre Dame. My number 3, I have Ohio State, even though I really don't want them at number 3. I'm going to put them there. And then number 4, I'm going to go with Texas A&M.